Yesterday we met Sharon and Samantha. Now Sharon contacted our show desperate for help because she hadn't seen her daughter Nikki in over a year. Now all Sharon knew at the time was that Nikki was addicted to heroin, homeless, and possibly pregnant. Well, she was right. Nikki is pregnant. In fact, she's 8 months pregnant and she's shooting up heroin 5 or 6 times a day. Now, Sharon and Samantha got to see a horrific and graphic video of how Nikki is living. The video was so shocking that Samantha had to look away. But they still don't know the half of it, and as I told them, it gets worse. Now, before we get into all of that, here's what happened yesterday.
Growing up, Nikki excelled at everything. Academics, sports. She was the captain of the varsity cheerleading squad.
She did heroin once and that was it. She was hooked.
Her heroin addiction has completely taken over her life. 2 years ago, Nikki met her current boyfriend, Jesse. My daughter's cut off all communication with me.
Do you believe that your daughter's life is on the line?
Absolutely.
I begged my parents to just listen to me. I told them that she was on drugs and they told me to shut up. I said, she's on heroin. I said she's on heroin. I knew she was.
I want to show you a day in the life of your daughter.
I use heroin every couple hours. It's pretty,
Some people have their coffee, sugar, and a bagel. When I smoke, that's how it makes me feel. Like your morning coffee is my morning of smoking a little hit of crack. We shoot up together all the time. We'd always try to be together.
Okay, are you in or out?
I'm in, I just don't want to see that.
Okay, I stopped this on national television. You're either gonna watch this and get in the game or you're out.
I'm in.
Then open your eyes, don't put your fingers in your ears, roll the tape.
I definitely blame myself for the way I'm living now. I chose to give up everything and I chose to put drugs above everything else.
I'm not surprised by any of it.
There's so much more to this story. It gets worse.
At this point, all I know is that Nikki is living with Jesse in Florida. My greatest fear is that Nikki is possibly pregnant.
Are you ready to watch this tape without looking away? Because this is another piece of the story.
Yep.
I am pregnant.
She's 8 months pregnant.
If I did try to detox right now, not only would I get very sick, but it's a huge risk for the baby.
Right now, she is really high. She's gonna be okay. When she starts getting bad is when you'll look on her lips. They'll start getting bluish, darker.
I'm so mad. How could she do this to a baby?
Can't even put into words to tell you what I think about it. It's horrifying.
Are you both ready to see her now?
Yep.
All right, Nikki, come on out. Phil.
Nikki. Hi, Nick. Hi, honey. Oh my God, you're pregnant. Hi, baby.
And so now you're doing heroin every 2 or 3 hours?
About that.
So when was the last time you shot up today?
This morning.
You do know that if the baby is born and survives, that the baby will be born addicted to heroin.
Yeah.
Do you know what can happen to this baby when it's been poisoned with these drugs?